Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always set to legendary and new character starting locations, classes, all the good stuff are all randomly selected, randomly generated, randomly rolled for. This keeps the gameplay and the new starts fresh from character to character. So if this sounds awesome to you, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the channel, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. Promo talk, you know, all this stuff. Click the buttons. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Let's see. I see Magus in the chat. I guess others will be filling in a little later. No big deal whatsoever. I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to a 4-day weekend right now. And Monday and Tuesday, I will be out in Washington State, just outside of Portland, Oregon, actually, visiting my brother. Haven't seen him for a long time, so looking forward to that. Yes, nice weekend indeed. So let's see, what did we do last episode? I think we did the whole Snowveil Sanctum thing, where Mercer showed his true colors. He is indeed a backstabbing scoundrel who was taking advantage of the Thieves Guild for personal gain, which, you know, is what thieves do. I don't know why it's so frowned upon. But, yeah, I guess they didn't expect Mercer to betray them, even though I think literally every other person who played this quest did. But that's alright. Now we are looking to clear Carlia's name and looking for proof about Mercer's betrayal of Gallus and Carlia. Turn Mercer into the pariah that he needs to be amongst thieves. So we completed all that, and now Enthyr has given us a lead on how to decode Gallus's journal, and that needs a Falmer cipher, sort of a Rosetta Stone for the Falmer language to be able to decode that. And he said that Calcelmo here in Markarth might be able to help us out with that, so let's get going over there, shall we? One other thing that I've done is I've went ahead and enabled Predator Vision for this character because he's supposed to be blind. His backstory is that he belongs to a reclusive underground thieves guild in Hammerfell that they put themselves out in a sandstorm with everything protected except for their eyes, and they learn how to survive out in the sandy, stormy wilds of the desert out there without the use of their vision because they learned something much better. And I feel like this sort of portrays that better. I was looking for some sort of gameplay mechanic to lock this to tie it to, so that we could sort of unlock it later on by taking some perk or whatever, but I feel like if it's part of this backstory, he just needs to have it. I've replaced the Campfire Instincts hotkey with the Predator Vision one. I feel like it just kind of illustrates his special skills and abilities a little better. You know, the skills and abilities that he's already obtained via his backstory. So that's why I've done that. I've literally done nothing else. We do have a level to take. Ooh, what's going on here? Okay, not our fight. You okay there, Feindal? Sort of casually walking toward the door now.
I die for my...
Yeah, I think Feindal might be a little bugged, but that's alright.
Stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Alright then. You got something for me, bud?
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Fight! Heard some shouting about the Forsworn, but that was it.
Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the 8 give you more peace.
Feindal is a tool, a dumb wood elf.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
I've been kind of toying with replacing Feindal with Hjormir. Is this your note? What are you doing here?
My note. No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
All right, fine, whatever. Hyormir, he comes off as much more innocent, which is kind of the thing where the theme we're trying to go for here is to dissuade suspicion of our true intents through the looks of it. Wow, okay, that looks crazy. This is part of the pause after loading. It's just nothing else has popped in until I hit a button. So I think that would complete the theme a little more, having somebody a little more innocent looking than you know, a slowly stalking wood elf with full-on thieves garb. He seems to be working a little better now.
I'll let you figure out who owns it by
Anyway,
yourself.
that's kind of my thoughts on that. I'm just a weary traveler looking for a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes.
I'll just I'll have my guide here show me where it is. Thank you.
I understand.
All right. So it is 4:22 in the AM. Let's get a few hours of sleep. We'll go ahead and do 5 hours. We'll sleep a little lightly there, just to clear the brain fog a little bit and help the muscles to recover after the whole Snowvale incident. Okay. So now we have some things to sell off. How? Oh yeah, I want to do a quick pray to Lecky here anyway. Can't forget about that. We're only at 26.1% with Lecky. Let's do a quick refresher on what Lecky gives us and the tenants thereof. Fate. Follower of Lecky. Power attacks ignore 5% of an opponent's armor. So when I'm doing the backstabs and stuff, I gotta be sure to stick with the power attacks. I can always dodge roll out of there, cancel it. Tenacity. Bring the Civil War to a conclusion. We might do that. Make and improve weapons. We're not really into that. Master the skills of the warrior. We have one-handed and we have archery. So there's that. So yeah, it'll probably be slow going. But I've also instituted dice rolls now for when we are tempted by another deity. So we might not even stick with Lecky for very long, depending on what we run across. Yeah, alright, let's get our loot sold off. 177. Our encumbrance isn't bad right now, but I'd rather stay on top of it than let it get behind.
What is this?
Let it get too bad.
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
Let's, I don't want to change clothes right in the middle of these guys, but... switch to something a little more refined. Will look like more like a traveling merchant than a thief.
I'm sorry. Well, the forge gets so hot and I thought...
It's a little better.
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Useless. Now do it again.
Excuse me, miss.
Blade?
Just looking to see if you got anything worth buying here as I sell you off some stuff that I don't need anymore. Don't need the ingots. Steel dagger is definitely not better than the hunting knives that I am wielding currently. And everything else we need. What do you have for arrows over here, I wonder? Take a look at your daggers as well. I have an enchanted blade here. Enchanted daggers are usually more valuable, better with enchantments because while they do less physical damage, their attack speed is a lot better, and you actually apply that damage, that enchantment a lot more quickly, a lot more frequently than you do a regular, like, bigger one-handed or two-handed weapon. So, let's see, ignites the ground underneath the target, dealing 6 damage for 10 seconds. That's pretty nice. It's also very expensive. Still kind of a drop in the bucket, too. To get the full benefit of this enchantment, your enemy needs to stay in one place for a long time, which would be great for, like, waking Draugr and stuff like that. But at that point, we should be doing enough backstab damage. I'm going back to magic only with the new one. Oh, nice. Smaller list this time, going Valkyrie and still some NI mods. Okay, so I saw you were debating about going back with Ordinator because of compatibility with Forgotten Magic. Yeah, I don't know. I know a big part of the compatibility with Forgotten Magic is the scaling destruction damage and things like that. And I don't think Valkyrie has that. So you might be okay. But at the very least, you'll, apparently Valkyrie's fine with FMR. Yeah, at the very least, if there is an incompatibility or something that doesn't work quite right, you'll be able to identify that. Just a patch for the bound stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, I guess the bound stuff, Ordinator does touch as well. Okay. Anything else here? Orcish arrows? Maybe I'll grab some of those. Yeah, that's affordable. We'll take some Orcish arrows. They're better than the iron stuff that we're wielding now. Anything else? Nope, I think we're good. Mm-hmm. Alright, what next? Let's go find some general traders. I think there's one over here in the market area. One visit to Lisbeth here should clear us out of the rest of the inventory, I think.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
So yeah, I dropped
They say the
agent build. I've been working on that for, oh geez, probably months now. And it's actually been really, really well received.
Some may call this junk.
In the first 24 hours and some change, it is now my second most watched video in that time. The first one was actually the Acrobat, which is surprising. The Shadow Mage build guide didn't actually take off until later, and it grew exponentially in terms of views. But the agent build, yeah, it's doing really well right now. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. I'm trying to get some more content, like smaller stuff out there, more frequently. So you might see some smaller little fun videos here and there. One coming out, one scheduled for release Thursday. It's just a fun little Acrobat versus Nazim type thing. Sort of a funky little 2.5 minute video with some funny music and some hijinks. I want to do some more stuff like that. It's a little more sustainable. It's something that I can release on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule. Maybe drive some more views. Is the thought, anyway. Hey, Laughing Simon. Oh, you are too kind. Thank you very much. And the pen. Welcome, welcome. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. And Loki. Hello, everybody. Hope you all are enjoying your weekend as much as I am so far. Yeah, I was telling Magus earlier, got a 4-day weekend plan. I'm actually heading out to Portland. And we're gonna end up in Washington State to visit my brother. Haven't seen him in forever, since before the whole pandemic stuff. So I am very much looking forward to reconnecting with him. Should have a good time. But for now, playing some of my favorite game with some of my favorite people, having a great time. Hope you all are doing the same. Alright, so I think that's pretty much taken care of. We've got the whole loot and encumbrance thing sorted. I think we're good everywhere else. Let's go talk to Calcelmo now. We're in our putzing around the city gear here, just avoiding suspicion. If we have like the shrouded shoes and cowl on, it kind of makes us look a little more sinister than we want. We're trying to deflect suspicion with the way we're looking right now. Oh, it keeps buffering. I have 0 dropped frames since I started the stream, so it's not on my end. Sorry, Loki.
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
And we got Tom Mole. Warm Sands. Warm Sands. Welcome, welcome.
Now you're keeping us from seeing our honest.
Yeah, avoiding suspicion with a giant bow on his back. Well, you know, roleplay has its limits. I feel like once I get obsessive about roleplay, then the game stops being fun. It completely stops being fun. So, you know, I do what I can just to kind of
What are you doing here?
keep the play going, you know.
The site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Yeah, I figured it would be. Usually if it's buffering for everybody, it's due to dropped frames on my end and somewhere between my ISP and the YouTube ingest server. But it's been, you know, knock on wood. I'm not going to do it because it'll drive my dog crazy, but it's been pretty good the last few weeks.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards.
Put you
Why
on
do people
480p.
always bother me when I'm trying to
Oh, the
finish my
Jubilee
research?
celebration.
You idiot. Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering
Oh, you don't care about it? Yeah.
I'm sorry,
it doesn't hit the same for
I got
anybody
too
who's
excited.
not
I'm
in the
middle of
UK,
some
but
very stressful work.
I suppose there are plenty of people that don't really
How can I
care.
help you?
I mean, I suspect it's like most of the holidays here, where it's less about what the actual holiday meant and the origin of the holiday, and more about it just gives people a reason to drink all day. As it will. Actually, I want to talk to you about Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject.
Doesn't hit the
I'm
same for
calling
some
it
people.
Calcelmo's
Yeah,
Guide
probably
to the Falmer
specifically in
Tongue.
Scotland.
It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Not so United Kingdom. I'm not a party person, really don't care. I get super anxious at parties as I don't like big crowds.
Preposterous. That research
Yeah, I'm the same way.
years of
I
personal toil
like
against
wedding
some of the
receptions and
most
stuff kill me.
dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be
I'm good
mad
for
to
about
think
an
I'd
hour
allow
until
anyone
things get
to see
really
it before
chaotic,
you
and then I
do.
have to like step out. People get real drunk and all over the place, and that's all they want to do is dance and run into people. I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. Hey, big head. But I'm a great admirer of your work.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have
Loud
to
music is too much for this one.
Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate
Yeah, that's one of the
need
Spectrum
to
things,
keep my
right?
research a secret.
I've often I've often wondered because of that. It's like my aversion to crowds and loud noises. I've often wondered if maybe I'm on the spectrum a little bit, but like every single other indication is like the opposite. So I don't know. I don't think so. I'm like, don't touch me. I really hate without. Yeah, this is the chaos,
I'm
and
not certain how many
I think I might be a little claustrophobic too.
But I can assure you that personal wealth is all
You could be on the spectrum. It's always worth trying. I'm pretty low functioning, so it's hard. You may be higher functioning. Yeah, maybe.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring
But
the
like
entire
smaller
Arcot
noises, like
City
dripping
Guard
faucets and like the repetitive stuff, it doesn't bother me at
or you
all.
may find yourself
The
on the executioner's
my wife actually, she has like that weird sensory thing where those small little repetitive noises really get to her.
Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Other indications like things like nonverbal cues and things like that, attention spans, those are all extremely high for me. Very intuitive of like picking up people's nonverbal gestures and things like that. Okay, so obtain a key, gain entries to Calso. Okay, so we gotta earn favor with him. So I don't know. Maybe it's high functioning. I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed or anything if I mean, there's so many people on the spectrum. There are probably a lot more people that actually even know it. So who knows? Maybe. This one will be watching Platinum Jubilee Party split screen. Okay, so Tom's into the Jubilee. It's the big thing going on right now. I need to see the excavation site.
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site
the pen is
and my
lurking.
Dwemer museum. What do you say?
All right, enjoy your lurk. We'll be here. Don't get into too much trouble. I mean, I could have a lurk command. I have the Stream Elements bot running. All right, sure. I'll kill that spider for you.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
All right, so Nimhi shouldn't be too much of an issue. There are corridors and doorways and stuff that we can use as cover. We have Feindal with us to take the brunt of the poison and the damage there. But let's see.
Disturb me in the future. I'm in the midst of
disturb you.
groundbreaking research.
92% chance to steal. Let's see. Do I have a pickpocket potion? That might be worth the risk. I would rather spend a night in jail than have to fight a spider at this point.
Pickpocket.
Oh,
We've
he
got a
found me.
pickpocket.
All right. No,
you don't.
you're trying to kill me? Just try to arrest me.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
How about I pay you some gold and you look the other way?
All right, all right.
I have the bribe perk.
Keep your voice down, and don't let me catch you again.
All right, does that take everything down? 132 gold. All right, so I can't try to, yeah, freaking 8%, man. Of course it would do the 8% option and not the 92% option. Freaking terrible. Well, at least he didn't kill me though. I'm just I can't see. I bumped into him accidentally. He thought I was trying to pickpocket a key off of him or something. It's ridiculous. And now I gotta give the guards 132 gold. Markarth is corrupt, man. Crass managed to get it to 95%, but still risky. Yeah, I'm running Gopher's mod too. What's it called? The Artful Dodger. Where it takes some time, but you can get it up to 100% if you're skilled enough. At least for most things that you want to pickpocket. But I'm obviously not there yet, and it's obviously past the cap of 90. Now I know, I thought there was a chest up here somewhere. Am I mistaken? No, I'm pretty sure there's a chest up here. So we got to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, there it is.
This place comes from
Nice.
all the hot steam vents.
I got a hot steam vent for you, Feindal. Which reminds me, I haven't eaten anything. Seared slaughterfish and water. That's not going to help things with the old hot steam vent. At least I'm not blowing mead farts in his face. The computer had an aneurysm by the sound it made? Well, that doesn't sound great. But you're still on. That's a good sign. Still chatting. What do we got over here? Okay, we got a spider way down over there. Should be okay. Yeah, so now we have to do the whole Nimmy thing in order for Calcelmo to grant us access to his museum, because the key pickpocket did not work. But at least if we're there legitimately... Oh, excuse me. Hiccup and burp at the same time. I don't want to do that in your ear. If we get into the museum legitimately, we don't have to worry about the guards. Until we try to break in deeper down. Kaim is a bit of a wizard with that bow, isn't he? Get some of this frostbite venom. That stuff actually works pretty well at lower levels if you remember to use it. It's actually pretty effective against spiders too. We got here desecrated corpse, but can't loot it. Okay, now the no follower collision we have going right now. It's gonna really help us in these tight quarters so that we can get right back into this corridor without running into Feindal here. Let's see, is he gonna be triggered by, yeah, location. Okay. Let's reset detection. Get as many sneak shots on old Nimmy here as we can. Change to mobile. Oh, it's resetting. Eee, no good. This one's the same. Love the mod Artful Dodger. Yeah, it just seems like if you're a master pickpocket, you would be able to successfully do it more than 90% of the time, right? Now, I also don't like being able to pickpocket everything 100% of the time, but for the highly valuable items, it does take a lot more progression in the skill to get it up to that 100%. I like there being at least a small chance that you're going to get caught, because a lot of the fun with pickpocketing comes from the escape if you get caught, and the tension of not knowing if you're going to get caught or not. Oh, we got a pretty hard seam right here. Is this part of the texture, or is this meant to be here? Sneak skill is going up pretty quickly. That's good. I might need to... well, I do have a level up that I can use, and I think I'll be using Feindal for his training services for archery. I think we're good on sneak right now, especially with these. Oh, you know what? I never switched back into my infiltration gear. Jeez. Shrouded hand wrap, shrouded hood, shrouded shoes. There we go. That looks better. A little less suspicious. There we go. I could have used better arrows on her too. Somebody's texting me. My celly's blowing up. We'll at least, you know, get the beginning of this quest going. Not actually going to dive into there right now because we ain't getting paid for it. But we'll at least see what Calcelmo has to say about it. If he promises enough reward for it, maybe we'll consider it. But right now we're pretty focused on getting in good with the Thieves Guild, expanding the influence of our more reclusive guild down in Hammerfell, or over in Hammerfell. I guess it's off to the west from Skyrim. Maybe a little south too. All right, let's go tell Calcelmo that his little Spidey has been
Why am I
taken care
creating
of.
So many wondrous machines, and yet nobody ever followed in their footsteps. Why is that, I wonder?
Hey, did anybody catch Sony's State of Play this week or this last week? Man, that was an amazing show. What a showcase. Those things usually are not so packed with like banger game announcements like that, but geez. Resident Evil 4 Remake was announced. Oh, we have a storm coming apparently, so that's why it's buffering. Gotcha. Can't blame the Jubilee, I guess. I mean, you could. I wouldn't think any less of you if you wanted to do that. I'm not using nethers this time because of that follower bug. Probably go AFT this time. Okay, I mean, AFT's pretty solid, but I've had issues with AFT too. Mostly because I think I was trying to use it for things that maybe it wasn't meant for. Oh, I gotta talk to Calcelmo. Where am I going? Really dark over here too. Let's put the light on. I checked for updates and I have to reinstall. It's quite old now. One day get a new one. One day when I'm well enough to work or something. It works around my issues. Yeah, okay.
This better be important.
Probably something you can do
You have
that somebody's
my
willing to pay
gratitude.
for, I'm sure.
That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months.
Never had
As
issues.
promised,
Yeah, I mean, what I was
the key
using
to the
AFT
Lemon
for was I
Museum.
was trying to
Mind the
stage a
displays.
base
Some are quite fragile.
in Embershard Mine, just outside of Riverwood. And I was using AFT to have certain followers, like certain followers that weren't supposed to be followers, so recruited followers through the AFT framework.
Oh, really?
To wait
like
there
someone from
indefinitely,
Scotland.
and they would show up like
Great
if I
scholar, but not
like
very
slept
wise.
at a
If you
campsite
find
or something, they would show up at that
Scotland,
campsite the next
notes
day
you
like completely naked.
I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
I don't know. Weird stuff. All follower mods have issues. As long as you know what they are, you can work around them. That's very true. Anything that overhauls an entire framework like that, especially since you know, in the vanilla game the follower stuff was so extremely lacking. Looking at online work so I can work from home. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of that around. I just got to find something that suits you and that's a good match, right? Get some pocket change. Oh, let's see here.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
Yeah, okay, so Kaim is pretty
pleasant
focused.
chat.
He's pretty
Till then.
driven right now on his goal, which is working for his Hammerfell guild. To gain some influence here in Skyrim via the Thieves Guild networks over here. And sort of exploiting their weaknesses. And if we can do a hostile takeover of that guild, you know, why not? So he's pretty laser focused on that right now. And he's not really, he doesn't have a curious nature to him. He's not curious by nature, so I don't think...
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calcelmo called in his entire
I don't think that's that whole
Said he
Lost
needs
Expedition
every
thing
man
is something
he
that
can
he would
to
do
take
unless he was
research.
very handsomely paid for it. He said he would be rewarded, but I don't know. He didn't say how much exactly, and we got bigger fish to fry at the moment. There we go. But is he naughty by nature? Spoken like a true child of the 90s there, Magus. You're dating yourself, my friend. And not in the dirty way with the hand. Well, you're probably doing that too, but dating as in
You serious?
how old you are.
Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight.
Call for backup if you need it. Let no one through.
No pants. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, so being as focused as he is, actually, Feindal is going to be more of a liability right now than maybe what we want. Than he's worth. So we're gonna park him right there out of the way, and we're gonna try to get through this without him. Okay, this might be our best chance yet. Oh, this is tense. How many lockpicks do I have? 44. That should be enough, I hope. Do I have a lockpicking potion? I'm not seeing one. Okay, here we go. Found the soft spot. Found the sweet spot. There it is. Expert level. Goes down easy.
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
Okay, this is tough. This is really tough. So, there's a trick to this. So if you can see the sort of wavy shimmering effect here, that is highly poison gas right there. If I take one step in there, I'm dead. Outright dead. If I have something heavy enough to put here, that clears the air for the tunnel, at least until I can get to the next switch. But I need something heavy enough to put there. The problem is that thing is usually a dead body, and you have to get really close to this dead body, and sometimes he gets hung up on the terrain. Okay, we're good. All right. Sometimes have had it where this body here is stuck in the floor, and he just won't move, regardless of how much you try to yank him out of there. Does he have anything good? I'll make sure not to sell that helmet here in town. That would be a little suspicious. Okay, next. Otherwise, you have to go upstairs here and deal with the guards up there. This is the most stealthy way to do it. If you have Whirlwind Sprint or something similar, you can get to these switches really quickly, and you can kind of stand on them and sprint to the next one. So that's an option, or if you have something like Become Ethereal, you can just run right through it. I think there are also some swinging, like the spinning blade traps, but I think you have to get all the way over here to use them. And at this point, it's like, why even bother killing the guards? Just live and let live, you know? Okay, so that was a little tense, but we got through that. This next part over here. Let's go straight through. Close the door behind us so we can eliminate line of sight. Okay, so now if you're trying to kill everybody possible, you can do that. You just have to turn this valve here. And it'll turn on all the traps, and it will like destroy everybody who's in here. But Kaim's not really too interested in that. Looks like there's a skill book or something over there, but it's not worth the detection. So let's use our double jump to get up on this ledge over here. And there's the Dwemer puzzle cube over there too. So let's go grab that. And we'll get out of here. This door over here just takes you back to the entrance of the whole excavation site here. Okay, here's where we needed to go. This is where the sort of Rosetta Stone of the Falmer language is kept. Sneak to leave the guards alive. No, yes. So, I mean, there are a couple ways. Kaim, he's not a cold-blooded murderer. I mean, yeah, he will murder in cold blood if it is to his benefit or the job demands it. He is part of the Dark Brotherhood now. He has no problem doing it if that's what he has to do. If it's not part of the job, however, he has no interest in actually killing people. He doesn't enjoy doing it. The other part of that is that if all the guards get slaughtered by some unknown infiltrator or assailant, that's going to cast a lot more suspicion about the place, where if it's just, okay, we know somebody's been here, but what did they take? They're going to give up on that a lot easier than some mass murderer, you know? Those are my thoughts on the situation anyway. I feel like there was like a chest or something over here with maybe some coin or something in it. Take the potions. We can sell those to Tonelia or even Malus Machius. Get back to Whiterun. Okay, we need a roll of paper and a piece of charcoal. I remember thinking this was one of the more creative puzzles in the game. I wish there were more stuff like this in the game, but there just aren't. Because it doesn't really give you any explicit clue of, you have to take the paper and the charcoal and then make a rubbing of this. You kind of just have to put the pieces together. It's more subtle
If there is a thief, he won't leave
than a lot of the
this
clues
tower
in the game.
alive. But shouldn't we
And I appreciate that.
Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
You'll find nothing. It is good game writing of the rubbing, yeah. I like that it makes you actually think. Indeed, exactly. The rest of the game, aside from that very first Dragonclaw puzzle at probably Bleak Falls Barrow, depending on where you encountered it the first time, looking on the back of the claw or the palm of the claw was a nice little twist, but the novelty of that wears off after the very first one. All right, here we go. Sometimes this bugs out and I actually die, but ooh, this time was fine. I'm gonna steal some wishes here. And people threw some septums down into the canal. Yum, canal water.
That was just lying around?
Yeah, it was. I know, right? Okay. Let's get Feindal to follow. And now we have what we need from Enthir. Is there anything else that we need to do while we're here? I don't think so. I don't have any Thieves Guild jobs over here. I have some in Whiterun and I have some in Winterhold. So let's stop by Whiterun on our way back to Winterhold, where we can give Enthir the rubbing so that he can decode Gallus's journal. Ooh, does he have any steel arrows in him? Nobody's got a lockpick and a silver ring and some mead. Whiterun has better food. Let's get lunch there. Shame you do not get rewarded for sneaking and not killing. They somehow know a thief's around. Looks very bright. It is very bright, but I think it's because the stonework is bright. And it is 1:14 in the afternoon, so the sun is really high in the air, and it's not terribly overcast. It's just a bright day. It's just very nice. Very nice out.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll do, Kibble. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
When I'm in Whiterun, I always visit.
Yeah, you should get some kind of reward from Enther or from the Thieves Guild or something for going through that thing without killing anybody, because it is a little bit more challenging to do it the way I did it. If you're playing like an assassin character or something, just killing all the guards and eliminating the loose ends and any chance of detection is a little bit easier, at least if you have the damage output to do it. And with backstab, a sneaky character usually does.
Take a look. Doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on?
Anything else? We don't need the blacksmith's potion because we are not a smith. Magic of poison, we could probably use some of that. Garnet, the ring. The Leviathan axe materials we don't need. All right.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Oh, you just went down to 114p? Yikes. Sorry about that, Loki. That just sucks. It's not a good way to watch anything with buffering and that lower resolution. It's probably looking like an abstract painting on your screen right now. All right. So what do we got going in on Whiterun here? We'll have to check the quest journal, but first I want to get to the Bannered Mare and have some lunch. Let's switch into our city clothes anyway.
Chops and steaks fit for a yarn. Come and see my selection of finest quality
All
meats.
crafted by the best blacksmith.
Yeah, I was talking about the Sony PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake looks amazing, given the Resident Evil 2 Remake treatment to one of the best games of all time in Resident Evil 4. Very much looking forward to that. What else did they announce? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 16 looks amazing. That's coming out next year. Street Fighter 6. I've been playing Street Fighter longer than I've been playing Skyrim, and I have some thoughts on that. For the most part, it looks really good. I'm always excited for a new Street Fighter, but some of the directions they took, some of the themes and the character models and stuff, I don't know if I agree with. It looks like they're doing more of a Street Fighter 3 thing. It was Street Fighter 3 is like one of my favorite Street Fighters of all time. More of the hip hop aesthetic and identity, but their whole new generation of fighters thing, it never goes over well. That move to a new roster was devastating for the test audiences that they did for Street Fighter 3, and now they're trying to do it again for Street Fighter 6. You really need the classic characters in there. They need the full stable of them in order for this game to be successful, and I hope that they're not getting away from that with all the new
If it's work you need,
the new stuff that they're adding. But we'll see. Still got like a year to wait. And then all kinds of PSVR 2 announcements is awesome. Actually looking forward to trying that thing out. Let's see. We have some mead. Let's go for some... We'll do some cheese. Just take a piece of cheese, some bread and butter. gonna need some protein. Let's see, do we want the grilled chicken? Salmon steak, raw venison, raw beef. We'll go with the venison chop. And a sweet roll for dessert. Here we go.
Need anything else? Just let me know. Sadia,
Third Strike is my most favorite Street Fighter, and Jamie looks great. Unfortunately, some of the roster got leaked, but hyped for it and excited. Yeah, those roster leaks are sometimes on purpose. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen the leak yet, but I'm gonna look for it after the stream. Sometimes they do that to kind of test the waters to see if people are pissed off or excited. Glad they went back to the better side of Street Fighter. By the way, hey Alan. By the way, glad to see you. Glad to see you back. Glad to see a fellow Street Fighter fan too. Jamie does look awesome. I've never been a fan of Luke. I feel like Luke has no identity. A lot of the identity of the characters come from their fighting style, and it looks like with Luke, he's just kind of a new age MMA guy with no martial arts identity. His technique is sloppy. His look is kind of generic. I'm not a fan of Luke. Not a fan of Luke, and it looks like he is sort of the poster boy for this new.
Of course.
For this new Street Fighter, and that has me worried about the overall theme, that maybe it's going to lack identity.
Depends. Are you thirsty?
But you know, I'll be there on day one, grinding out ranked matches. I do love some Street Fighter.
Depends.
We'll get a drink from Sadia here.
Hungry? Both.
Because she's cute. And we'll try to buy some of the name brand stuff to impress her a little bit. There we go. Not that Kaim can see it, but he can definitely sense that she's got some sexy aura there. He likes her voice. Okay, so let's eat and we'll look at the quest log to see what kind of jobs we have to do here. All right, so we got to get back to Whiterun at some point. Numbers job. Return to Delvin. Retrieve Mauler Celos. Okay, so this is the Dark Elf who is posing as a court wizard in Whiterun. I tried to get his ring from him last stream, and he caught me pickpocketing. I think there was a 68% chance of success on this, if I remember correctly, and that roll failed. So we'll try again when we go back there. Hopefully enough time has passed to reset his gotcha status on that. Burglary job. Uthgerd's house. So Uthgerd is here, so we can go take care of that now. Jeweled pitcher. Plant stolen glass mage circlet in Isolda's house in Whiterun. We can do that as well because Isolda's usually out in the market right now. The sweep job. House Greymane in Whiterun. We're going to wait till later tonight to get that when everybody's sleeping. Retrieve the copper ruby circlet from Whiterun stables in Whiterun. I think the stables, the people who run the stables are all out working in the stables right now, so maybe we can do that today as well. And then the other stuff we're gonna have to sleep and do it tonight. Okay, so priority number 1, get the jeweled pitcher from Uthgerd's house in Whiterun. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take some perks here. See what we have to take here. All right, so for the Acrobat, I'm trying to remember the attribute distribution. I think it's 2 in health, 3 in stamina for every 5 levels there. So that would put us at 6, 11, 12, 13. 14. Oh, I missed 1 on health. 16 should be on stamina. All right. Let's see here. Pickpocket is a priority. We'll have to go to Vipir. We had a debate last stream about how to pronounce that guy's name. Viper. I don't know. Anyway, we have to level up before we can take any more in pickpocket. Lockpicking. That could come in handy. Robber's Eye would be good. In fact, this would be awesome. Yes, I definitely want to take that. I have 3. This will lead to a lot more money because we'll have these enchanted caches that give us a lot more loot that we can sell off. Sneak is doing pretty well, I think, right now. Fog of War might be a good idea if we can take these perks that make us harder to detect the closer we get to enemies. That's excellent. So Fog of War is so far highest on my list. Archery, clean kill. I don't have anything else I can take in archery right now. Where are we at? 25. I can take 5 levels in archery and have a level 30 in archery skill. What will that open up for me here? 40% more damage to targets beyond 50 feet. That would be pretty good. So long shot, Fog of War. Fog of War might actually open up right behind you as well, which it definitely will. So I'm really leaning toward these 2 perks, Fog of War and right behind you. Oh, I have dropped a few frames now. It's strong now, but there was a blip. There was a blip over here. We have 1,700 dropped frames. And that must have been in the last 10 minutes since I looked at it last. Promotional texts from my local grocery store. One-handed? No, I can't take anything in one-handed. F the Jubilee. This is so much better. Yeah, click around down there. That's a new one. I think that was added yesterday. Yeah, this one was on my side, the buffering. Sorry about that. Just started an Altmer Arcane Archer. This is my first RP playthrough, having fun so far. Sweet. Yeah, that first heavy RP playthrough is something that you'll never forget. All right, I'm taking the sneak perks here. Sneak is going well right now, so I didn't actually need to take those, but that is insurance against getting caught and killed in the future. These two perks, very important. I think I'm gonna save my training for Vipir at the or Vipir back at the cistern, because I need pickpocket training more than anything right now, so I can start taking more perks. All right. Let's go take care of Uthgerd's house. Your Scottish monarch, Queen Elizabeth I. How can you say that? Who's clapping at me?
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
Faendal, there's... Faendal ain't right. Something going on with Faendal upstairs. Something sinister. Are you doing extra skill point every 2 or 5 levels? Every 5, either 5 or 10. I think it might be 5. I'm running... Is it Dirty Weasel? I think I'm running Dirty Weasel's... Oh, stay here, Faendal. Uncapper INI for Ordinator. And I've modified it only for the block skill tree. I made block progression a lot faster just because that's usually way too slow compared to everything else. What am I doing? A jeweled pitcher. Looking for a jeweled pitcher here, guys. It's in the display case. Iron daggers. Why are you wasting a whole display case on iron daggers? I want to close this thing now. There we go. Avoid suspicion there. Anything? Any disguises? Ooh, the Redguard Knight cape. Definitely take that. Take your septum. Take your last septum, Uthgard. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay, job 1 out of the way. The extra perk comes from Ordinator's page. Oh no, I'm not running that plugin, that extra one from Ordinator. You can run that, but it's the uncapper INI that's doing the job for me. There's a setting in the uncapper INI for how many perks you get per level, and that one's set to like 1.2, I think, which would give you 1.2 perks per level. So every 5th level, you get an extra perk. That's what's doing it for me. Yeah, I don't have the Ordinator plugin installed. But yeah, you can get that directly from the Ordinator page, for sure. That's just not the one I'm running. Getting a little framey out here. It's recovered, though. Isolda's house is open. Let's see if we can find Isolda out and about before we go back in there. There's Ulfina. Brenuin. Carlotta. Danica, and then, yeah, the old Battleborn lady. But they're actually close to each other and getting along. It's a novel concept. Okay, so I think that since Isolda's door is unlocked and she's not out here in the market, sometimes she goes up to the Cloud District. She doesn't make it there very often, like Nazim.
Let me know if you want anything.
Oh, there's Sanguine. Kaim's not into the drinking contest, so he's not going to do anything there. And yeah, I don't see Isolda in here either, so yeah, she's probably at home. Let's take a quick jog up to the palace to see if Isolda is on the steps or in the palace itself. And if not, we'll just do that tonight with the other jobs we got going. But we still do have the jobs at the stables. I think that was the numbers job. No, it's the heist job. Ruby circlet. Copper ruby circlet. Lars, what are you doing at the palace? Probably trying to avoid Braith, I guess. Yes, Dirty Weasels. Is that what I said? Dirty Weasel, or did I say something else? There's Dirty Weasel, and there's another modder that has a similar name. W. Skeever? Yeah, no, it's Dirty Weasels, definitely. Hey, Strudel. I'm going to maybe get some of this for a change. Oh, yeah. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I know you've been a busy bee lately. Lots going on. So I do appreciate you carving some time out to come hang out. We all like seeing you here. Right now we're looking for Isolda, just because if we can't find her, that means she's in her house. Her house is unlocked right now, and we want to go steal some stuff from it, but I suspect that it's unlocked because she's at home, and I don't want to steal stuff from her when she's at home unless she's sleeping, so yeah. Just gonna have to wait for tonight. Let's go to the stables. Tom is lurking. So there's a lockbox in the stables that we're going to have to pick into and get the copper ruby circlet out of it. And then we'll head back to the inn. We'll get some sleep, and we'll get up to our hijinks. Once everybody has gone to bed. We need to get into House Greymane again. I think we've already targeted them once. Which is tough because Alvelstein is always awake up there, and he's always looking to hunt you out, to kick off his quest. But we did manage to avoid them last time, so... I mean, if we did it last time, we could do it again.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Okay, so we have the stable master's son. Taking care of the run over there. We got the stable master himself right there. So the tough part here is going to be avoiding detection while I get into this building. Looks like I am hidden now, so now is the time. Yeah, fun indeed. Strudel. Do not envy you. Okay, there is the ledger. Sometimes the ledger and the strongbox are very close to each other. I don't remember off the top of my head where the strongbox is here, and I'm trying not to use the compass so that I can do this more organically. Check the other room over here. Not up here on this shelf. Ah, there it is, bottom shelf. Adept, huh? Luckily, I have plenty of lockpicks. There it is. Taking his money, too. He can keep his damn corundum ingot. Any more gold? Just take the spare change he's got laying around. Something that, oh geez, I can't remember EJ's pirate's name. Something that that character said, walk out like you own the place. Avoid suspicion, even though the owners are right there. Look, that is it. Yes, yes. A whole new crew of names to remember. It's gonna take me some time. All right.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Sure. Let's see what you got. If we got any like jewelry with a pickpocketing enchantment on it or something, I'll be happy to have that. What do you got? Nothing. Oh yeah, okay, let's check the vendors now to see if there's like an enchanted ring or a necklace or something of deft hands. I think having the boosted pickpocket will help, especially with getting that jewelry off of the court wizard in Whiterun. Haha. Loki's getting a favorable response from the 8-ball there. Talking about my bowel movement? Heavy. Definitely heavy. What do I use for camera presets? Okay, so I'm running the, I think it's the customizable camera mod. Yes, indeed, customizable camera. Because I'm not running smooth cam or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. I might move to it at some point. I have the same preset I use for all characters. So I got field of view at 96, minimum distance and maximum distance. So I have a static distance from the character of 280. I leave the zoom set the way it is and everything else over here. But this is the real stuff right here. I'd encourage you to take a screenshot if you wanna mess with this. I actually did get some compliments on my camera angle from PC Outcast too over on his Discord with the agent video that I just posted this week. But yeah, it's kind of zoomed into the character, it moved down a little bit, and I find it works really well for third-person aiming for bows, and it takes some getting used to for melee, but once you kind of ignore where the cursor is facing and start looking at where your character is facing, melee works a lot better. Eep, I need to watch that. Yeah, it's doing really well, actually. Pretty happy with the response so far. The views are racking up. Proud of it. All right, let's check Bellathor here. And then there's Elithor in... ooh, actually, Danica might have some enchanted jewelry, too.
Take a look.
Just Kinnereth. Okay.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
I've used... ooh, Dirty Scumbag. Welcome, by the way. Haven't seen you pop up yet. But still... but I'm all in on smooth cam now. Yeah. Smooth cam... like true directional movement and stuff like that. That's kind of the new wave of camera mods.
Welcome.
And it looks good to me.
Welcome indeed.
I just do my I add mods in slowly and incrementally.
Some may call this junk.
And now that I'm done with my agent playthrough for the most part, I'm about ready to start a new profile in MO2 and start adding some stuff in. First off is Nemesis, because I really want the TK Dodge Nemesis version that is free of script lag. That's #1 priority. So I got to figure that out, but that comes with a lot of caveats too. A lot of things that I'm going to have to fix and make compatible. Namely the stuff I'm running with PCEA2. I got to find a workaround for that, which I think I can do with DAR. And then Animated Armory is another one that I think relies on FNIS right now. That's going to need a little help once I move over to Nemesis. Maybe. We'll see. The dreaded day 4. Oh, I forgot to... It's actually day 5. We made it past the day 4. Let's change that. Thank you for the reminder on that, even though it was probably completely unintentional. We are on day 5. I think the YouTube title says it correctly, but I use Nemesis as a PC. Okay, so Nemesis does have a version of PCEA. Okay, but yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I got to change. So I got to do that. And then next I'll be working on my astrologer build. Amulet, minor stamina. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, like a lot of other people have. I think I got close to 100 hours in that, and I feel like I'm not even halfway through the game right now. It's just there's just so much of it. It's more of a hobby than it is sort of a, you know, I'm gonna play this game and get the story type thing. Recharging, Death Ward. No, I don't see anything for pickpocket. Bummer. But there might be a potion of pickpocketing. Actually, let's see.
I'd even buy one of your trinkets, odds and ends.
So yeah, my astrologer build will be the next one that I'm working on, but I want to get Nemesis all working for that before I start digging in. And in the meantime, I kind of want to get more content out more frequently, either on a weekly or every other week basis. I'm going to be releasing smaller sort of little fun videos that aren't as meaty as like a full build guide, so that I can kind of keep the channels alive and keep the algorithm happy while I'm working on those big in-depth build guides.
Potions and alchemy reagents. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Yeah, YouTube had day 5. Oh, okay, I missed day 4 as well. It's been a complete blur. Oh, completely understandable, Strudel. I watched Jacksepticeye playthrough of it, as I love his videos, and it makes me want it so bad. Elden Rings, I mean. Yeah, Elden Ring, I think you can get for Xbox One. It's on the last generation of game consoles. You don't have to play it on PC. Yeah, it's a cross-generation title. Of course, performance isn't going to be great, but lots of people play it that way. There we go, draft of pickpocketing. That looks good. I'll take your true shot too. Okay.
Come back anytime if you need a...
How's my level progression looking? Not great. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to save our training points for VIP here. Hey, it's the wind. The wind blows in. I really want to make the wind laugh so that I can say I broke wind.
yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak.
Now I'm
or
just going
tender
to
rack of
desperately
ribs.
try to think of ways to make Wind laugh for the rest of the stream instead of actually concentrating on what's going on. Elithor. See if he's got any trinkets. Pickpocketing enchantments. Wow, Karn, there it is. Been missing that strudel wow the last couple of weeks.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Elithor, where are you, bud?
Got something to say? Take a look.
All right, what do we got? Alchemy, resist magic might be useful at some point. Tremors, we don't block, so that's not going to be useful. All right, well, struck out this time. Probably should have checked Markarth while I was there too, but you know, hindsight is 20/20 and all. All right, let's take a nap until around midnight, and then we'll go take on Isolde's house and House Greymane. Do we have anything else we need to do while we're here? Fishing job, sweep job is Greymane. Planning stolen merchandise in Isolde's house. So these are the last two I have in Whiterun, and then we'll head back to Winterhold. Everything else is complete, I think. Okay. Sleep till midnight. Oh, my, I never actually rented the room. Hey, Holda.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
How about no, and you give me a room instead?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I feel that eye roll over here. Oh, yeah. Strudel's good at that.
Yes? I understand.
The eye roll is strong with this one. Some people just have a talent for it, you know? They make their disdain known in mysterious, intuitive ways. Not everybody can do it, but Strudel can. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rawhide. Vampire playthrough? For me, I don't think Kaim is going to do the vampire thing. The agent was a vampire. But I do plan on it. So I'm very interested in recreating characters from other video games in Skyrim right now. I've been playing some Mortal Kombat 11 because I do love a good fighting game. And Scarlet actually is a dagger fighter and a hemomancer, and I would really love to redo her in Skyrim, with, you know, being sort of a non-sneaky dagger fighter and all of the sacrosanct hemomancy spells. I think would be really fun. So that's in the pipeline. It's probably pretty far out, but it is something I plan on doing. Okay, now is Isolde in there, or is she gonna surprise me? Was she in the inn? Okay, I don't see her. What time is it? 12:06 a.m.
Yes.
Oh, don't mind me. Just out for a nighttime stroll. A Blood Knight or Dark Paladin? Yeah, it's sort of like a Death Knight or something is something I've been wanting to do for a while too. They can. Sacrosancts, all of Inai's stuff can get crazy with the damage, but the brown gloves I can use. Yeah, there's. Okay, so I have a rant on this, and as soon as I'm out of here, I'll rant to you. I think it's got to be this place right here, right? Where's that stolen thing? Did I accidentally sell it? Oh no, it's probably in here. Stolen glass mage circlet. There we go. All right. So Isolde is out and about. Staying out late tonight. She's probably in the inn right now. I probably just missed her on my way out. But anyway, that was a good time to do that. Yeah, so my Anirim rant anyway. So yes, Anirim stuff does get crazy powerful. But so does the vanilla stuff, if you know what to do. Pretty much every play type that you can think of in vanilla Skyrim, you can break it. You can completely break the game with it if you know the workarounds for certain things. So it's not about the imbalance, because Skyrim is inherently imbalanced, right? Anirim is quite imbalanced. I would say that just because everything is so much stronger, that Skyrim overall, Anirim is more balanced. It's definitely, it gets easier at higher levels for sure, just because of the strength. But a game that's broken anyway, it's hard to break it more, I guess. All right, what am I looking for in here? The thing about Anirim, which will keep me coming back time and time again, is the way that he expands the gameplay in the game. It's not about balance, it's about expanding gameplay. It enables play styles and new mechanics that weren't available in the game before, and because of that, you get to explore character concepts that just weren't possible in the base game, or with a lot of other gameplay overhauls that you find on the Nexus, like Simon Rim, or the hardcore one, Requiem, and many others. So that's why I will keep coming back to Anirim over and over and over again. Yeah, it does get broken. It gets very overpowered. But you still have to work for it. You have to get there. And Sacrosanct is no exception. Vampires start out fairly vanilla, and then as you unlock the hemomancy spells, yes, they do indeed get crazy, but that's by design, and that kind of jibes with everything else Anirim has going on. Uh-oh, did I trigger him? Did I get too close? Christ. Okay, no, he's not following. That's good. All right, there are two more things. So yeah, that's kind of my whole Anirim rant there on balance and everything. Yeah, nobody's playing this game for the balance anymore. There might be some overhauls that do add balance to the game. I am not really too interested in those, at least not at this point. Maybe at some point I'll have an MO2 profile. Stolen Amethyst. No, I've already planted that. That has more balanced gameplay, and it's focused on balance, but I'm not too interested in it right now. It's okay if you are. That's why this game is so great.
Who are you? What are you doing
here?
Oh,
jeez.
Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground.
Calm down. I'm not working for anybody.
So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here?
How did he detect us? I don't even know your brother.
Thorald Greymane, fighting for the Stormcloaks.
Difficulty mods do bottom out.
You really don't know anything about this, do you?
Wow, I missed a lot here. Sounds like you need some help.
I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me?
Yeah, if it means not going to jail or you killing me, yes, I will help you.
I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it.
Plus with the raw power perks, yes, it does. And I kind of balanced that hemomancy stuff
they know something. They're hiding
to work without raw power, but people were kind of complaining about it, and it does feel underpowered compared to the elemental stuff if you don't have those raw power perks, for sure. But now it kind of feels overpowered compared to the elemental stuff. But yeah, it should still be
in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay. Okay, do I have an invisibility spell? I'm still not detected. I said I would help you out. All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
This is the last time.
Yep, I'm gone. I did manage to find that last thing though, so I completed the job. Forgotten Magic redone from level 1. Yes, absolutely. And that just gets stronger. But I still love it. Now, obviously, when you're doing a permadeath, it kind of becomes more about the difficulty. But I think, regardless of the mods you're running, if you're doing legendary difficulty from level 1, it still becomes very tense. Especially if you're restricted to certain classes and you can't really kind of level up and progress the way that you would normally like to for hardcore legendary playthrough. Yeah, you kind of find your own balance. Unless you're playing unarmored and unarmed player character keeps it yeah. Yeah, even then that can get crazy. That's fair. Skyrim's always been broken with or without mods. To me, just the alchemy and enchanting back and forth just always bored me. Never made sense. Doesn't seem fun. Yeah, even without that loop, even just doing it with, you know, one quote-unquote loop, you can get really, really strong. But Vampire Lord should kind of be OP, in my opinion. That's also fair. And as a Khajiit, this one plays that Cross has mostly sneak into cities and cannot sell most... Yeah, actually, I think it was the Laughing Simon was talking about how he wants a mod where... or he wishes that Khajiit had to sneak into cities and stuff like the caravans and stuff. And I think that that would be a really interesting thing for the Elder Scrolls, for BGS to do in future Elder Scrolls and future games, is to make race more, the race choice a little more impactful. Is to have little things like that, where if you're a Khajiit, you're not allowed into the city. The guards will stop you if they detect you, and you have to find other ways in. And things like that. I think that would be really cool, like actual gameplay consequences for having certain characters chosen. All right, am I done now? Do I have anything else in Whiterun? Nope, everything else I just have to turn in, so that's good. The fishing job, however, in Winterhold is another story. So let's head to Winterhold. We'll see if we can catch Mallor sleeping. We'll get another shot at his ring or necklace or whatever we're supposed to be getting.
Climb
from
and
him.
back, and we'll be off. Why is it always raining? You ever met one of them cats?
DS was always meant to be a power fantasy, 100% right there. That's what we're talking about. It's about open-ended character development, and yes, for a lot of people that means becoming having a power fantasy. Yes, absolutely. Maybe we see a Karn 114 Permadeath. I have to get to know Permadeath. I know Anirim pretty much in and out. Requiem, I'll have to get to know, so I'll have to spend some time with it, see if I actually like it enough to do a whole series about it, but it's not something I'm opposed to right out of the bat. The Resto loop patched out with the unofficial patch, yes. For Khajiit and Argonians, but even without the restoration loop, there's still an enchanting alchemy loop that you can use even with the unofficial patch. That becomes extremely powerful, kind of infinitely powerful. It's just not as fast as the Resto loop. And it kind of tables out as well too. But even where it tables out is completely broken. Just roleplay sneaking as a Khajiit into cities. You do need the sewers mod though, yes. Yeah, the Skyrim players and Elder Scrolls players, we are no stranger to making our own fun. I mean, if you play a game for as long as this, because if you're waiting for the next Elder Scrolls, it's still going to be a while longer, and you know, you're gonna have to make do with Skyrim. You're gonna have to make your own fun.
Come on in.
And we are masters at it.
Take
Those
a
of us
seat
who
and
are
get
still
the cool
playing.
down.
I agree that about Khajiit and gameplay consequences. I love that if I was playing as a Khajiit. May sound weird, but I want them to act on it. Yes, absolutely. That would be very cool, very interesting. It looks like they're doing some more character-specific, like background-related starts in Starfield, so I'm actually very interested to see that. I hope it just doesn't end up being as shallow as the Cyberpunk unique starts were in that game. I hope it's more impactful than that. You get some dialogue options in Cyberpunk, and you get a different cinematic to sort of start the game. But beyond that, it has no impact whatsoever. Requiem is a lot of fun, Karn. You might love it. I might, yeah. I just have so many things in my backlog right now that I want to work on that's kind of way down there at this point. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get to it, but you know, I'm not opposed to it. I would like to try it at some point. It's just a time thing. See, this is why modders are awesome. So many choices. Indeed. If you do Requiem, make sure to grab Expanded Grimoire and Special Feats mods. Expands the perk tree and magic systems, gives it the idea. Okay, that sounds actually awesome. I've never even heard of that. Yes, we are masters at making fun for ourselves. We are masters at playing with ourselves. That's going to go in the quotes too. As Skyrim players, we are masters at playing with ourselves. I need to fire up the early ones sometimes. They came free with GOG version of Morrowind that I got recently. We'll never be tired of the Elder Scrolls. Yes, indeed. There's definitely a big backlog of things to do in Elder Scrolls games. Hoping it'll be as deep as Detroit Become Human. Dark Brotherhood, or Detroit Become Human, Dark Brotherhood. same initials, but I see what you're getting at now. Broke my heart. I do want to play that one. I kind of got burnt out on the whole Quantic Dreams thing with Heavy Rain. It was good, it was a cool experience, but I platinum trophied that on PS3 and kind of been burnt out on the concept ever since. But I would like to have something like that to play on my couch with my PlayStation 5. Maybe Until Dawn. I think Detroit Become Human was on PS4 too. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Enter.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Caselmo?
This should help translate Gallus's journal.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't.
Not really inappropriate. I'd love to share, but I don't think you got that kind of time.
Notes.
It is quite the tale, like I said. When we have more time, I'll tell you all about it.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
Yeah, a lot of people really like Detroit Become Human. I am interested. I just got such a huge backlog of games. I should post a picture of my gaming shelves. I'm kind of reorganizing them now because I've been working on my classic game collection. I got a few more original NES games that I want to get. NES/Famicom, depending on where you are in the world. And I've been starting to look into my Genesis collection next. Genesis Sega Master System. It's a hell of a ride, believe me. All the deep emotions, and I did cry and scream, and yeah, I get stupid attached to characters, but that's a sign of great character actor. Yep. I tried Detroit Become Human and couldn't grasp the controls. Yeah, that was kind of what happened to me with Heavy Rain. I got the platinum trophy, so I got all the achievements and stuff in it, but even the controls, when you know them, they're clumsy at best.
So it's true.
I'm not familiar.
And that's kind of what turned me off of that kind of game for as long as they have. But I forced myself to get through Heavy Rain.
Can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation.
Yeah, Heavy Rain I liked a lot more in the initial playthrough than I did replaying it over and over again to get all the different story beats and stuff.
You don't have to say a word.
You can't. The interface is much more important than it is for a lot of other people. So having to struggle with that
All I
interface
want,
for as long as I
if you
did.
ever
It,
manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to
It,
rid yourself
it
of
weighed on
stolen
me,
goods
for sure.
becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to
But yeah,
handle
I'm very
items
curious
of
about Until
questionable
Dawn.
interest from time to
I think
time,
that would
and
be
I'll
a lot
see
of
what I
fun.
can do.
Sort of cheesy horror movie vibes on that one. But Detroit Become Human is a little more heavy. Played it on console, so the controls were easier, yeah. I believe inconsequential NPCs doesn't allow Khajiit to enter towns and cities. Interesting. Even the player character Khajiit? It's LE, but ported to SE for myself. Oh, nice. All right, I don't need any more
If you have
dialogue there.
of me, you can find me in the college.
All right. Well, if I have need of you, I will see what I can do about getting into that college. I got it pretty well locked up. Carlia, what's the next step here?
Before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild.
It's been the 4-year anniversary of Detroit Become Human, and Brian Deckard did a replay of it. He was the guy who played and voiced Connor. Okay, cool. I do want to play Until Dawn as well, yes. Gallus's journal mentioned the Twilight Sepulchre.
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal.
Yeah, so I've been playing MLB The Show. It's the baseball game on my PlayStation 5, and I've been playing it kind of like a role-playing game. It's kind of cool, where you play through multiple seasons. It follows your career. You go up through the AA, AAA, and then into the majors, and then you start working on your Hall of Fame potential. And then as you go, your skills increase and stuff, just like a role-playing game, and you unlock like new bats and gloves and shoes and stuff that make you faster, throw harder, hit harder, etc. But I'm getting a little burnt out on it, so now I'm thinking of what else to play out there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I think I'm going to move on to Sifu, which is a rogue-like that recently had a hard copy release, a physical release on PlayStation 5. And I bought it, I just haven't played it yet. But yeah, it's like a kung fu game where once you die, you're dead. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not a permadeath thing, but if you die, your character ages and you get older and older, where your attributes decrease, but your skills and stuff increase. It makes it kind of easier to get through the game in certain ways, the older that you get. But the challenge is completing everything as young as possible. And it has some really cool kung fu mechanics and stuff. I'm really looking forward to playing that. I think that's going to be my next game I play on my PlayStation 5.
It belonged to Gallus.
And that's probably going to be...
I think he'd approve.
I probably won't be playing that one for months and months, but then after that I want to play the Spider-Man game, which just was announced at that State of Play that I was talking about, that Sony's going to be releasing that on PC. That Spider-Man game that everybody loves. We'll have a PC release. I think a lot of people were waiting on that one. Nightingale Blade. This might be useful for open combat. If we're ever in a situation where we need to like dodge roll and dual wield, I can put the hunting knife in the left hand and I can have this in the right hand and get some really quick attacks with this thing. We'll hold on to that for a little while. See if we need it. All right, what are we doing? We're gonna meet her back at the Ragged Flagon. Here we go. And I need to turn in all these jobs. Oh, I need to get Mallor's ring from him too. All right, let's try it again. Hopefully the detection status on that has reset. Sorry for using your living quarters over here, folks. We shall be out of your hair presently. It was on a Wabbajack list I used 4 months ago, and I was a Khajiit, and the guard stopped me. Oh, awesome! That does a lot more than just inconsequential NPCs then. That's interesting. Now, if speech is high, you can bribe your way in. Cool. That sounds amazing, actually. The Windhelm is easy to sneak in through the sewers. This one is always getting lost down there. Yeah, those sewers are laid out in a way where everything looks kind of samey. So there's not a whole lot of like landmarks and stuff to get your bearings. My save for a PS5 and then grab one when it's available, as they aren't right now where I live. I want to get one. I want to get Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man games Until Dawn. Yeah, there's a lot of really good Sony exclusives that aren't on PC yet, but they've said that they want to start releasing those on PC. Yeah, God of War is on PC right now. Days Gone, which is another one I really want to play. I have it for PC, but not for PlayStation yet. And what's the one? The Walking Simulator, Death Stranding. And yeah, they've just recently announced Spider-Man, the remastered edition, with the ray tracing and stuff, will be released. Ghost of Tsushima would be an awesome one to play on PC, I think. That's the one I'm kind of waiting for. Dyslexia and fat thumbs. Also a dyslexic phone. God of War, I want this. Yes, I want that. God of War, I played the PlayStation 4. It's the PlayStation 5 upgraded version of the PlayStation 4 version. And it still looks amazing. 4K 60 on the big screen. It's really good. It just, for whatever reason, it didn't stick with me. Okay, here's Mallor. All right. I have to... Okay, those guards are going to attack me immediately, so I gotta... I'm going to have the daggers out so that I can sheathe them so that the guards can help. But last time, this guard right here almost chopped us in half with that enormous axe. Let's see, what do we have here? 38% chance, no way in hell I'm going for that again. We'll come back when we have better pickpocket skill. Death Stranding, yes. Drools over all of them. Yeah, those are all on PC now. God of War, Death Stranding, Days Gone are all on PC. You can get them on Steam. And they're a little older. Sony's still very proud of them, so they don't go on a very steep sale too often, but they do go on sale every now and then. So you might want to keep your eye out for them. If you're running on an older PC though, then yeah, you probably want to skip it. Wait for your PS5 or your new PC. Those games are pretty demanding. All right, back to Riften. We're gonna meet Carlia there. Probably have to do the whole Nightingale thing. So we have a lot of heavy dialogue coming up. Try not to get too bored. Try to keep you guys entertained with riveting conversation. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to playing the Spider-Man game. Our quote-unquote niece is planning on staying over next Friday night. So I may or may not be streaming that day, depending on what plans are with her. But she's really into like the superhero stuff and video games and stuff, and she's really wanted to play the Spider-Man game on PlayStation 5, but hasn't had a PlayStation 5 to play it, or a PlayStation 4 even. So we'll probably be playing that night. Looking forward to getting into that. But yeah, next week may or may not be streaming. I'll keep you all informed on that. Okay, I think they got the secret entrance blocked up there, so let's go back in the old-fashioned way. Oh, and I don't have Feindal with me. I gotta... Oh no, I guess he was following. I don't remember having him follow, but anyway. He is now. "21% reset done." It's going to be a long night. A very long night, unless it speeds up, yeah. Yeah, that sucks, Loki. I'm sorry. Computer issues are the worst, especially when you use it for everything, you know? I'm always hesitant to even upgrade my PC too, because that means it's going to be down for an unspecified amount of time while I get the new parts in. And
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people...
you know, is it going to start up? Are there going to be any problems working through all that stuff? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go do this.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to
Loki
expect
needs his
from
own
the
game.
system.
The whole of Marvel is the best hero. Yes, he is a hero. Always has been. Loved him from the very beginning. And of course, you know I work with the real Loki. Ooh. Ominous sounding. Yeah, Loki game might be good. I mean, he had his own series on Disney Plus that was really good. I actually really liked that series. Oh, speaking of Disney Plus, how many people are caught up on Obi-Wan? I mean, I liked it. There's some things that I feel kind of concerned about. But for the most part, Ewan McGregor is awesome. And I would probably watch him do anything. Any kind of part. But they kind of went to that megalopolis place.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
And I'm trying to talk about this without giving any spoilers here. They went to this megalopolis, and it was kind of... it was supposed to have like a cyberpunk style vibe to it. And the set pieces looked really good, but the extras and stuff that they had, the people there, it was just very sparse. It didn't look crowded at all. And the whole thing kind of gave a feeling of like a low budget feel when they were in that place. And they're really getting too much mileage out of the whole Tatooine thing, and it's I'm sick of sand. I live in the desert. I don't want any more of that landscape. I'm getting sick of it. Boba Fett, I was completely burnt out on that whole landscape, that whole setting. I'm done with it. I want more. So, I don't know. I hope they travel a little bit more like they do in The Mandalorian with Obi-Wan, but, you know, Obi-Wan's supposed to be there keeping his eye on Luke. So we'll see. We'll see how many places he ends up traveling to. Yeah, no, I won't spoil anything. Loki. He's why I love Star Wars, and I met him in person. Great guy. He seems like a really nice guy, right? He's just got that cool, nice guy vibe. They get along with anybody. I don't like the sand. To quote Anakin, yes, indeed.
Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
What? What? It's gone? All of it's gone?
The gold. It's yours. It's all gone.
That son of a bitch.
Wow, he really cleaned you guys out, didn't he?
Put it away right now.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Lose our heads.
For you.
Calm down and focus.
I mean, I'm new here.
Do what he says, Vix.
But I could have told you he was an asshole. I tried to tell you he was an asshole. Nobody listened. Carlia tried to tell you that he was an asshole. Nobody listened.
If you see Mercer, come tell me.
So this one's on you guys. Speak with Brynjolf. All right, let's get clear of the crowd here, so we're not in the way. Yo, Bryn.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Mercer killed Gallus, not Carlia.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to.
Also, do you know that
Mercer
Timothy
to the Guild?
Oliphant, who
Anything
played
else?
Agent 47 in Hitman, was in Mando? Yeah, he was a great character. That is an awesome character. I really liked his character in that.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Carlia was behind Golden Glow and Hunting
Trying
Room.
to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
No, that's about the long and short of it there, Bryn.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
So he has a house here in Riften?
Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous
Pretty
family
lavish
out.
gift.
A place called Riftweald Manor. He never
What?
stays
Who
there.
was he? He was the sheriff in that small town that they encountered. I think he had a bigger part in the Book of Boba Fett. He was wearing some pieces of Boba Fett's armor.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever
That he
want
bought
to
from the
send you.
Jawas, I think.
Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
But he was also in Mandalorian as well, I think. But yeah, he had a bigger part in Book of Boba Fett. Let's see. But those two series, they intersect so strongly that some of the stuff that happened in the Book of Boba Fett, like after the first half of the season. Cobb Vanth, yes, there you go. That's the guy. Yeah, some of the stuff I might have gotten confused between what happened in The Mandalorian and what happened in the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett got a lot better after The Mandalorian was introduced. Mandalorian and Grogu were reintroduced.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to
Okay,
lose
let's get
anyone
some
else
training
that
from
bad.
Vipir. Hey, bud.
Can't believe he emptied the vault.
Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll get some training after the whole Nightingale Hall thing then.
I'm relieved Brynjolf has an open mind, or that could have gotten bloody.
Now we have to infiltrate Riftweald, I guess. What time is it? 6:19 a.m. How's my encumbrance doing? Still pretty good. Let's go talk with Vex and Delvin. Hopefully they're not locked up like Vipir is. I can turn in all these side jobs. Not seen Book of Boba Fett. It's Baby Yoda. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yeah, everybody knows him as Baby Yoda, but all that stuff happens after Yoda died, I believe, in the whole timeline of things. So it's not actually Yoda. It's Grogu. But yeah, a lot of people know him. Will always know him as Baby Yoda because it's kind of a cute little moniker there.
Stabbed in the back. It's like a dog brother.
Yeah, and Baby Yoda / Grogu is very adorable.
If you don't
Maybe the
watch
most adorable
it,
character
I
in any
actually start to
movie or
respect you.
series ever.
Job well done.
Right up there with Gizmo from Gremlins.
This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on you.
We'll come back to Delvin for more jobs once we're done with that pickpocket job, that fishing job that is
Here's
a
your gold.
little
Try not
above
to
our
spend
pay
it
grade
all
at the
in one
moment.
place.
It's funny to whine people. Oh yeah.
Here's your gold. Try not to spend
Some
it
people
all in
take
one
those things way
place.
too seriously.
Didn't
Like,
muck
relax.
it up, I hear. Good. You did the job and you did it clean.
It's a
That's all we
TV
ever
show.
ask. Enjoy the gold.
Oh man, people take Star Wars very seriously. It's crazy. Oh, Groot as well. Baby Groot. I may be the only adult human being left who hasn't seen any of that franchise. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. I really enjoy The Mandalorian a lot. And I was way behind the hype train on that one. I only just recently watched it like I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago. Not too long ago at all. And I do enjoy it. I think I like it because it reminds me of like a role-playing, like an adventure video game. Because he's going to all these new places, he's exploring the galaxy, he's finding new weapons, new pieces for his armor, he's meeting new people, he's going on quests, and it's a role-playing game. And I think that is why I've become so drawn to it. The Book of Boba Fett had a lot of those same components, but Yeah, I just got burned out on the location on that one. Not enough travel. Too narrow in scope, I think. What am I doing out here? 643. Let's go talk to Maul. No, not Maul. Not Dirge. Who was this guy's name? Like Wolf or something like that? Let's see if we can like pay him off or something. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey dude. Vol.
This is Mercer Frey's place and he don't like visitors. Now go away.
I need to get into Mercer's house.
No visitors. No way. Now piss off before you make me mad.
What if I make it worth your while?
You ain't got enough coin to make my problems go away.
You don't think so?
Unless
Looks could be deceiving.
Blackbriar until letting me out of my debt. You try and set one foot in this yard and I'll cut it off.
Cut what? Oh, the foot. Okay. Mercer needs you in Markarth right away.
Come on, I ain't that dumb.
Not that dumb.
You ain't got enough coin. You try and set one foot in this yard and I'll cut it off.
All right, why don't you let me in or I'll kill you?
That's funny. You think you can take me on? Try it any time. I've been itching for a fight.
All right, fine.
Until next time.
%. Yay, I got it. All right. It just pushed him all the way over to the side. He didn't even notice. All right, let's knock this thing down here.
Is someone there?
Okay, I thought he had his back turned, but he did not. Let's get some distance here, reset his detection status, and then we'll try to sneak past. Got Disney Plus for the Loki series when I was meant to first come out, then stupid pandemic. But glad I got it now. So much great stuff. Yes, actually it is a great channel. Highly recommend it to anybody. Lots of good stuff there. It's very, they put a lot. They put a lot of money into those shows. And you also have a huge backlog of the old Marvel movies and the Star Wars movies and stuff like that. Kind of a nerd heaven. Got Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime. I also do have HBO. Oh, Feindal, why don't you wait right here because you are going to be a liability just like always. Okay, so this place, if you know the right paths to follow and you got enough sneak skill,
Yeah, like I'm supposed to figure out which college is it.
you should be able to get through this without too much difficulty. So that guy's stationed right there, but this is the room we need to be in.
Jail. I'd die than give myself.
Agree, nerd heaven. Take your fine shoes too.
Killing to get some beer every now and then. Stupid honey.
Okay, now we just gotta watch out for all these damn traps everywhere. And they are freaking everywhere. God, this is tough.
I should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me.
Woo. Oh, I forgot. I have the light foot perk. That's what unlocked the double jump. I can walk around on these with immunity. Yeah, well. Oh, that's locationally triggered. That's not a pressure plate or something. Okay, this can be kind of tricky too here. All right, got through it. Got through it. Watch for traps and triggers here. Expert should get some good lockpicking experience here, though. You just rush through like a mad bull. Yeah, most of the time I leave discretion behind and just hit become ethereal and just run through it in invisible form. Invincible form, not invisible form. Oh, jeez. This goddamn lock. There we go. Oh, 30%. Okay. Getting up there. 36%. Okay, had it. This is where Chill Rend is. Ooh, Lusty Argonian Maid. Always good to have a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid on hand, just in case. Just in case you're in dire need of some jollies. All the shinies. All right, now let's make like trees and get the hell out of here. Read it? Oh, you want me to read Lusty Argonian Maid, huh? Hell, I'll read it. Loki wants a gay version. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 1. I'll put on my sultry voice for this. By Crassius Curio. Act 4. See, oh wait. Is this Volume 1? Act 4, Scene 3. Continue. Lifts her tail, says, "Certainly not, kind sir. I'm here but to clean your chambers." Crantius Colto says, "Is that all you have come here for, little one? My chambers?" "I have no idea what it is you imply, master. I am but a poor Argonian maid." "So you are, my dumpling, and a good one at that. Such strong legs and shapely tail." "You embarrass me, sir." "Fear not. You are safe here with me." "I must finish my cleaning, sir. The mistress will have my head if I do not." This clip is so bad. "Cleaning, eh? I have something for you. Here, polish my spear." "Oh, but it is huge. It could take me all night." "Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time." There. Hope you're happy. Speaking of jollies, hope you got yours. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. I put a lot of myself into that. I put a lot of myself into the Lusty Argonian Maid. Okay, there you go. There's another quote for you. Okay, we have the plans. Let's go talk to Bryn. Well, when I get to stream and maybe I'll try my best to do voices. Yeah, I don't know. If you're doing voices on stream, you get caught in some pretty embarrassing things. Let me tell you from experience there. Oh yeah, I always forget the syntax on that wind, but thank you for adding those. All right, Vipier, are you ready to talk?
Can't believe
no.
the vault. Right from
Pain
under
in my
our
ass.
noses.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
Darnayre's voice, you still have his saves? Nice.
Short beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone.
But getting
for good.
embarrassed is half the fun.
Set up for life.
Indeed. Then we'll have to stop him.
Agreed. He's taking.
Did I ever
everything
sell
the guild has left.
those special
To go
items
after
to
one of the
Delvin? I
last
don't think I did.
greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly. We have no time to lose.
Don't need your water, Brynjolf. Your sexy, charismatic water. Go fuck out of here with that. Maybe it's add quote with a space? I don't know. Or maybe it's quote space add. I don't know. I'm actually curious to see what it ends up being. Delvin.
Well, it appears your actions are starting to make waves out there. People are talking about the guild again. In fact, I just got a special job request
In Whiterun, huh?
I haven't gotten anything like that in years.
So what's the special request?
We actually got a request from one of the most powerful families in Whiterun.
Ah, quote space ad. There it
Make
is.
your way up there and look for Alfred. He says he's got a matter that requires a delicate touch. And
I'm hungry
suggest
too,
you for
Loki.
the job. Don't make me the fool and let me down.
I just had a pack of Belvita breakfast biscuits and some green tea.
Well. I was
for
looking
breakfast,
for
so I'm kind of raging right now.
Across any other unusual trinkets like this,
It's gonna make for a big lunch.
Be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort.
I don't want to start thinking about
Must have
food
come
right now,
from
though.
Mercer's
I
place.
still got another
You'd admire
almost
the
50
great
minutes
fox for
left in my
some
stream
time.
window.
Sure, I'll buy from you. Here you are.
Although pancakes sound really good.
Well. I was looking for this little beauty.
Or a
If you
burrito.
happen across any
Gigantic
other unusual
burrito.
trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful.
Why am I
find.
freezing to death
Mission
down here?
coverage.
Rhetorical question. Is it cold? Oh, it's been in the hundreds all week. Next week it's supposed to be like 113 over here. Good thing I'm spending the first part of the week in Portland. It'll be a little cooler there. Probably a lot more humid though.
Well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this,
I
be
filled that
sure to
role
bring
pretty
them
well.
to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go.
The second one.
It should make you smile.
Oh, there was, I put a lot of myself in the lusty Argonian maid. That one hits a little different.
The only way this guild's gonna continue to
I got
grow
cheese balls.
is by
Ooh, that sounds
taking
good too.
Extra work.
And I got some stolen stuff for Tonelia here
looks
too.
like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild
Thunderstorms
armor.
every
So
day
what will it
and
be?
really hot. It's hot and humid.
Of course. Otherwise, it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would
Although
it?
I take the thunderstorms off your
Your new piece
hands.
will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Tough luck for you, then. Come back when you have at least one of the pieces.
Ah, jeez. All right, so let's see if I can find... I hope I didn't sell off everything. I might just have to use add item menu to console in a piece of the Thieves Guild armor just so I can unlock her fence dialogue again. Ooh, Vipper, are you ready? There he is. My character's hungry too. His tummy's grumbling. There we go.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
All right, let's see if we can find
Brynjolf, the time
find
has
some
come to
boots or
decide
like a
Mercer's
hood or some gauntlets somewhere. I may have already cleared it out. Not looking. Okay, there's some armor right there. Perfect. I'm not. Oh, I give it all to Feindal. Duh. I put a lot of myself into that lusty Arconian. Yeah, there it is.
Everything I heard in the stories.
No, my thunderstorms. You get magic energy from them. Okay, well, I'll let you keep them. I'll let you keep them, but I like them
That's why
too.
we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing.
Just because, you know, when you spend your entire life in a desert, you tend to relish your storms when you get them.
At the end of that path
Okay,
is a clearing and an old standing stone.
Alright, they were carrying on without me. Thank you, Wind. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. So now we just got to meet her at the sanctuary. Go get this. Get done with this. Yeah, the Nightingale Hall is pretty easy to get to. Pretty safe little hike. It's not that door. It's the one on the other side of Mistvale. Is it Mistvale? Mistvale Keep, yeah. It's the one over here that I want to go do. Is Feindal with me? Might need him to take some heat from the bears if they do, if they show up. All right, there's a little, yeah, this broken down aspen tree here. If you just head left from here and then south, you got that standing stone with the nightingale symbol on it. And there's Brynjolf and Carlia right there.
I'm glad you're here.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the
So I'll also do a
headquarters of
quick
the
save
Nightingales.
right after I
Cousin
put on the
Joanna
Nightingale
first
gear
of our
because there is that bug. I think Strudel has said that she's gotten this bug a lot where Carlia just gives up on opening the grate
If you'll follow me
into
I'll try to
the
explain on the way.
sort of I don't know what you call it, the little place where
This
you
way, please.
summon Nocturnal. She just decides to not do that and then goes back to probably the cistern or the ragged flagon or whatever, and the quest is broken forever.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on
Ooh,
purpose.
send dick pics
It helped avert
to girls
attention
with
from
us.
the
Ooh, that
true
sounds like a
nature.
party, doesn't
What's
it?
wrong, Brynjolf?
Nakedhd.fun.
I must hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand.
Sounds like a
why
great
I feel
site.
that. I'm
Actually,
no
nobody
priest.
click on
I'm
that.
Certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf.
But it does sound like a good time. Naked girl spot. Let's stare at Brynjolf as he gets changed. Go ahead. It's nothing I haven't seen before. Besides, I have no sight. I have no vision. Brynjolf. Or are you worried about Carlia? What about Carl? Are you gonna get changed? Don't worry, I can't see a thing. Oh, I missed it. God, you guys are quick. You've made it when you get that show up in chat. Ban YouTube. Fucking bots. Like, I can't imagine how many people report them, and it's the same link. The same name, YouTube. Yeah, seriously, they should just... It's easy to do, they just prioritize other things. You know what it is? stopping the bots doesn't make them any money. Quick save. Very common bug. Yeah, I used to get it all the time. I haven't gotten it with this mod list yet. But I used to get it every single time in my last one. I don't know if there's like an updated fix or something in the mod list somewhere, but
now what?
Beyond
Maybe.
this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as
Nightingale
one of
Hall looks really good with all the flames and the lighting and everything.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the
HD
terms.
fire.
The terms are
Looking
quite
good.
simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your ability.
They waited till I stepped away. The bots, yeah.
Both
They're
in
like,
life
okay, Strudel's
and in
gone.
death,
Now's our
you must
chance.
serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose
Send the
there
dick
isn't
pics
much to
one.
lose. If it means the
That
end
one
of
always
Mercer
gets 'em.
Prey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Yeah. Let's transact that oath. Transact it real hard. Yeah, I'm ready.
Good. After I open the gate,
Yeah,
please stand on the
I'm
circle.
ready. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? All right, looks like she's doing it. No bug this time. I kind of sometimes wish that she would bug out so I could show everybody how to fix it. Or how to work around it at least. But I don't know if I've had it happen on stream before. She always does it correctly whenever I'm live.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow.
Oh wow, I
Hear
almost
my
never get it to work
voice.
properly. Yeah, it's kind of a rare thing for you to see it actually working correctly,
I was
huh?
wondering when I'd hear from you again.
It's a
Lose
fake out.
something, did we?
I have that fix pinned in Discord, although I haven't done this quest in ages. Yeah, the way that I fix it actually works on the consoles too. In a completely vanilla game. You just
Terms were struck long ago.
kind of get her to follow you up the stairs most of the way before you initiate dialogue with her, and then at that point she'll
To serve you both in life
she'll
and
decide to
in
go unlock the gate
You
for you.
surprised me, Carlisle. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise.
It's got any caffeine and food. I think I'm gonna go get a haircut after this. I went to go get one last week, last weekend, but they closed up a little early, so I drove all the way down to the barbershop that I like. With 30 minutes to go, and they were all closed up for the day. They close at 5 p.m. here. It's I'll be getting done streaming at about 2 p.m. So hopefully, if I head right over there,
this life and the next, conditions have been met.
I'll have plenty of
Very
time.
well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle.
Getting a little shaggy. Getting a little shaggy.
And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Having the balding scalp and hair that's too long, it's not a good combo. Gotta keep it high and tight, you know?
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's
Yeah, reveal it.
true crime.
He's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's
Gotta keep it
compromised
high
our
and
ties
tight.
to Nocturnal, and in essence,
Wind is on it
left
with
our
those
luck to
quotes.
run dry.
So even if I don't get her to laugh real hard, I might still break her just from being busy. Might still break Wind after all.
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Sounds scary. Yeah, it really sounds like nobody should possess it.
Good. then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre...
The girls who do my hair are
things will
amazing.
never
They
be
know
the
I am
same
trans and use male pronouns and know what I like.
our
Getting
luck
hair
will bridge to
dried,
the point of
getting hair dyed on
non-existence.
Monday. Nice.
Whether you know it or not, our uncanny...
Yeah,
luck
I don't know. There's
becomes
something
untrained.
very vulnerable about getting your hair cut. So finding a, you know, either a hairdresser or a barber that you like and that like listens to you and does your hair. Having your hair styled the way that you like is like such a personal thing.
In our
And
line of work, it's quite rare we set
very
out to
tied to your
return
identity.
stolen items to
It's just
its
part of
rightful
being
owner.
human, I think. So finding somebody
Before
that
we
you
depart,
trust
Brynjolf has some business to discuss.
with
I
that
suggest
kind of
you listen
responsibility is a big thing, right?
Listen, lad. There's one
You can
last
try,
piece of
I don't break
business we
easily.
need to settle before we go after Mercer.
She
The
bends but
leadership
doesn't
of the
break.
guild.
My stylist has no idea what I'm gonna want when I go in.
Carlia and I had a
You like to
long
keep 'em on their
discussion
toes, huh?
before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with them,
Yeah, I've been going to the same
all that
barber
remains is
for
restoring the guild to its full
it's
strength.
got to be close to
As a
10 years
result,
now.
we both
Oh,
feel that
sorry,
you
I'm
have
getting
the
sleepy. I need
potential
more
of
caffeine.
replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend.
Yeah, and then I moved
I've stolen
a good 30
trinkets
minutes
from
away
nobles,
from that barbershop. I used to be able to walk there
I'm good at what I do.
in like 5 minutes. It
Maybe
used to
even one of
be
the
like
best.
on this strip mall right behind the condos that I lived at. But now I live in a house in sort of a bigger neighborhood. And there is a barbershop within walking distance here. But I went there and the guy he didn't listen to what I told him I wanted with my hair. And I ended up not liking the results at all. So now I drive the 30 to 40 minutes to my barber that I like. Too many nights. Okay, Strudel, sleep well. All right. Hope you get some good rest. You need it. You've earned it. See you around. Wow. I don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Well, you know, I accept.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Well, then let's get to it.
I've been
No time like the present.
plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthan. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
You think we stand a chance against Mercer?
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way.
Bryn fills that armor out nicely. Yeah, I was trying to, you know, catch him between outfits there because I know he's a crowd pleaser, but yeah, he was too quick. Too quick.
Aye. And some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him.
Well, I haven't prayed in a
Looks
while.
like
I need to
joke's
pray to
on
Lecky.
us.
Might be taking on Nocturnal here soon
Until
too,
next
depending
week.
on how the dice roll goes. 31.5. Okay, so getting there. We're getting there. How is my pickpocket level looking now? Can I take another perk in that yet? Once I actually level up, where's the damn pickpocket? There it is. 19. No, I need one more level. All right. All right, let's get out of this sticky, leathery get up here and back into our regular attire. That's better. Okay, so what next? Travel to Erkenthan. All right, that's gonna be... They're going to be ice wraiths, maybe snowy saber cats, ice wolves out there. So we're going to need to make sure that we're taking Feindal with us. I think what I'd like to do now, I want to head back to Riften. It's 03 a.m. I want to check the shops to see if there's any more pickpocket enchanted gear that I can get from any of the vendors around there. Also, Urkenthan at this level is going to be pretty tough with all the Falmer. Falmer tend to be really tough. If I can stay in the shadows and just let Brynjolf and Karliah do all the heavy lifting as far as combat goes, then I should be okay. But that Mercer fight's going to be really tough too. So I want to take my time and really get prepared for the Mercer fight above and beyond everything else. But first, I want to, let's do that special job for Delvin in Whiterun. And then we will, we'll go around the different holds that we're close to at least, and we'll see if we can find some enchanted pickpocket gear. That'll help us out a lot for Malor's ring there that we're trying to lift off of him. Can you stream to Twitch or YouTube from PS5? I think so. It doesn't give you a whole lot of options, but they do have a share button right on the controller, and you can configure that to either upload a video to YouTube, or I think you can actually stream right to YouTube, and maybe even Twitch. I think it does have Twitch integration built right in. At least the PS4 did anyway. I never used any of it, so I don't know any of the finer points on getting it working, but
Buy armor from Grelka.
oh, looks like Branche is out of jail. But yeah, I'm almost 100% positive that it does have that functionality. Take your lockpicks. Can't have too many of those. Do I have anything that you want? He has no jewelry. Bummer. Yes, I do have plenty that he wants. 284, we'll save that for somebody with more gold. Yeah, we'll sell that. We've got what we wanted out of the Lusty Argonian maid there.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Let's see. I don't think that Medesi here has enchanted gear, but I'll look anyway.
What you see here.
No, nothing enchanted. Just regular old jewelry.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Grelka has some enchanted stuff now and then. Let's check her.
You gonna buy something, or just here for
Awesome, because I could do it then.
Otherwise,
Yes,
move on.
indeed.
And
The supply issues, it's still hard to find a PlayStation 5 at a store. I got mine from GameStop. I'm one of the pro members there, and they kind of give the pro members, it's like, I don't know, like $15 a year or something for the membership, and they give their members a first crack at them. That's how I got mine, and I ended up having to buy a bundle. But I was on eBay just the other day, and you can get them for like just $30 over MSRP. They've come down quite a bit. There's a lot more of them in the wild now, and they're not selling for nearly as high as they used to. So, if you want one now, you can go online and get them for like $30 over cost for the most part.
Goodness knows I could use it.
Anymore. The supply is not as bad as it used to be. You know, it's just saving up for the money. You want to get the disc-based version for sure, because that's where the backwards compatibility is, and you know, having stuff on your shelf is much better than having a digital library, in my opinion. Ooh, there's a container of valuables nearby. We're gonna have to find that.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
What do you got? What do you got, Bercy? Amulet of Brutality, Magic, don't care. Circlet of Minor Illusion, don't care. How do you have for the rings? Looting, 4% chance to loot an additional magic item from people you kill. Merit, armor rating is increased by 5%, and sneaking more effective. No, don't need any of that.
Until next time.
Let's find this enchanted container, though, here. It can be literally anything. It doesn't have to be a chest. Might be a strong box here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Robber's Eye. Ooh, all the good stuff here. Yeah, buddy. Going back to Tanelia with this stuff. You know what? I'll just take it all because I'm real close anyway. Nice. Also, I'm running... oh, it's not Dragon Horde. What is it? Game of Fate. The name of the container changes to indicate. Yeah, no, nothing in here. Okay. They want 300 to 500 pounds here. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. I don't know the conversion exactly. Oh yeah, you want the disc version. So the disc version is automatically $100, somewhere around 100 pounds. A little less than 100 pounds, more than the disc than the digital version, but it's completely worth the upgrade. Completely worth the cost, in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Let's go talk to Tonelia. It doesn't look like any of the merch. Oh, there's another merchant. I forgot that interesting NPCs actually adds this clothing merchant over here that might have an enchanted ring or necklace.
Ah, come in, come in. Welcome to Coraland's House of Garments. We sell only the finest silks, sleeves, and surcoats.
Let's see. What do you have for sale? Can't get them.
Be sure to let me know if you see anything.
There we go. Now it's working.
Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got? Amulet, alchemy, bashing, daggers, sneak attacks. That's a good one right there. I'm gonna take this one. 8% more from sneak damage. Yes, please. Minor health, storm keying, wealth, generates 5 gold per hour. Not enough to be worth it, in my opinion. Destruction, circlets. Alteration and magicka, no thanks. What do you got for rings here? Just health and stamina, really? That's it? Okay, well the necklace is pretty good at least.
Be sure to come back.
Necklace of daggers, putting that on. All right, let's go sell off the stolen stuff with Tonelia, see if she's got anything. Sometimes she has some supplies. She's mostly daggers and bows. She doesn't normally have any jewelry, but we'll check. And then we'll head to Whiterun for the special job. You read that as dick version? Hey, if PS5 had a dick version, you know Loki would be all over it. Don't forget to sell stuff. Good call. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Tonelia, I got some good things for you. And I got to trade in that armor too, and I can probably sell that right back to her as well.
Looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild
Two
armor.
things,
So what will
indeed.
it be?
What about Loki being all over the dick version?
Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original.
I'll trade in my armor.
Are you sure?
Because that's all I
Once
got.
exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back.
I'm not wearing it
Unless you
anyway.
want to sell it at a
Relax,
discount, of
Tonelia.
course. Okay, there you go. If you're looking for extra work, I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Chillrend and the Nightingale Blade, I want to keep these. I might start doing the dual wield thing with the dagger in the left hand and the sword in the right for open combat situations where I'm not sneaky or I get detected or something, because that would really increase my damage output once I'm detected. Whereas, you know, having daggers obviously will give you more. Wow, she's only got 1,024 septums. That's crazy. Give you more damage from sneak. Yeah, I'll sell her that basket. That's a find right there. Anything else really cheap that I can sell her? Nah. All right.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I always trade the boots for better pickpocket. Yeah, I would too, except I'm really trying to keep myself true to the class here. And the Acrobat does not use armor. So yeah, I'd be all over those boots for that pickpocket enchantment, because obviously I've been running around all over the place looking for something with a pickpocket enchantment on it. But it's light armor. And Kaim does not wear armor. No worries, we'll get there eventually, I hope. If we don't die first. Alright, let's do the Imitation Amnesty. We'll go speak to Ulfrid in Whiterun. We'll do that whole thing, and that should unlock another merchant down in the cistern. Okay, so we'll just catch a ride. Let's see, is
Buy armor from Grelka.
Feindal with us? Oh, he was waiting somewhere. I don't know where he was waiting, but he's here now. Oh, I left him at Riftweald.
Exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
I'm staying out of
this. Sorry about that, Feindal. You did kind of have it coming. I'll be in Whiterun if you need me for anything. Good luck. Have fun. Poor Feindal. You need some black clothes to match your shoes and hood. Look for mourner's clothes. Yeah, that's not a bad call. Or some vampire's robes or something. I'm also running Divine Elegance, the mod that has all those, a whole bunch of different good-looking gear. But yeah, mourner's clothes would be a good one. Like to hire your carriage. I want to go to Whiterun, please.
Back and we'll be off.
Yeah, I haven't changed my mind, Feindal. Look for me in Whiterun if you need me. I'm in combat? I'm not in combat.
You ready to die today? Huh? You'll need to do better than that.
Stop moving.
Someone do something.
You all saw that was self-defense, right? That guy was crazy. He was coming after me and my friend.
Wait here forever.
Okay, I'll leave him with at least a little dignity there. Alright, I'm coming. Don't act like I didn't have an excuse to keep you waiting there. Asshole. Fault? Yeah. It's because I had Feindal follow me. What the hell? Why is this not working now?
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
So you're gonna make me pay you again? Or you think I'm a troublemaker or something?
You ever met
there we go.
Cats?
Yeah, it's because I left Feindal in the entrance to Riftweald Manor. And then when I had him follow me, Vol detected him on the way back out that door. And then he followed us all the way outside Riften, which I'm surprised he actually did follow us through that load door there. Interesting, huh? All right, 1:44 p.m. I'm coming up on the end of my streaming window here, but I think I can get through this quest in time. So I think we'll finish this quest up, and then I'll call it a day. But first we have to find Ulfrid of the great clan Battleborn, a name I'm sure you know well. Or something like that. So I've heard. Then I gotta get some food in my belly. Need to get my hair cut. Ooh, there's Nazim and he's wearing clothes. Keep your eyes peeled for a new video coming out Thursday where Nazim maybe does not wear so many clothes. Some Acrobat justice there maybe, huh? For Nazim being a condescending twat. Okay. Ulfrid, where the hell are you, bud?
Where my bread is long winter.
Nazim not wearing clothes? Are you trying to scar me for life? You might think that kind of thing might not look too good, but you know, he's kind of buff. All walking up and down those stairs all day does a body good.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If
There's
not,
Ulfrid.
Ulfrid, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Hey, I wasn't far off. Let's see. Delvin Mallory sent me.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay.
All right, calm down. We'll get you taken care of. Who's Arn?
A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us.
Shoulders.
Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block.
He gets a good workout with the Jarl's backside too. Yeah, it sure does. Solitude. Then why am I here in Whiterun?
The city guard in Solitude is seeking on for a serious
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Hope I got that one right. No, you did. And it's fitting.
Can you imagine?
Then to think Nazim is hot?
His identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him.
Okay. Well then let's point me to the prisons. I can pick those locks with no problem.
Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break.
Well, just come out and tell me what you want me to do.
Stricken from the record books permanently.
Oh, okay.
I'm setting him up with a
Not
new
bad.
identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail.
Okay, so tell me what I gotta do.
The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second is to change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity.
Easy enough.
If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items
Well,
are
it's easy because I'm a professional.
Dragon's Reach.
And I'm a professional
Don't allow
because it's easy.
visitors inside the Jarl's or the steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid.
Stupid is my middle name. Or, I mean, wait. Alright.
Watch yourself out there.
I think we'll be alright.
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds.
As I use the wrong door. Oops. Okay, so we need to fudge the prison registry and get the letter from the Jarl's personal quarters. Sounds dangerous, but it's actually not that bad. Nazoom. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have Feindal wait outside of the Jarl's quarters here. Especially if he's gonna be dragging bodyguards along with him, trying to kill us. I have the bow out so that I can do... Yeah, Loki, no, you're okay. I think it takes a moderator to actually add. I should probably add that to those messages. No, it's okay. I mean, E is right next to W on the keyboard too. It might have been more of a fat thumb thing than a dyslexia thing anyway. Okay. Let's see. Let's take care. Ooh, oh, he still doesn't see us. Yeah, I have the bow out so that I can do the rolling, just in case I need a little extra mobility. Let's start with the prison entry. That's the easy one. Now, even if the guards see you here, they're not gonna get too bothered by it, but I still like to try to do this as stealthily as possible and not get detected if I can. Good test of your sneak skill and ability here. Some alteration, progression, whatever. Almost a level 15. Current steward of Whiterun, let it be known that we are seeking the criminal named Arn for the crime of murder and solitude. If you should locate him, detain him and contact me by courier as soon as possible. Okay. Now we just have to make a clean escape. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. Hey, Mr. B. 69. Nice. Indeed. Nice. All right. There we go. I have no idea where Feindal ended up, but he can follow now. All right, now let's just go catch back up with Ulfrid. And Bob's your uncle. Oh, Wind got it. Mine showed first. So yeah, I don't know, man. That Stream Elements bot is wonky. Wonky bot. Guess I'm just good at banning people. I mean, that's the most important thing, right? To be able to squish people with that massive hammer. Two things.
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Who the elves?
The mag hammer. Magus? He barely even knows us. Eyes Magus.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
Everybody's wondering what Magus is packing now. What kind of heat he's packing. The run animation is a combination of two. I'll show you here in a
Patron of the
second.
great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Everything's done. Arn should be safe.
Arn? Never heard of him.
Exactly.
I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin.
It's a combination of Leviathan for the walk and the sprint animation, and the regular run animation is something unpronounceable. It's like the XYGGB134473A34 whatever. It has a really weird name on it that I can never remember. Yeah, it's kind of a perky little jog, a perky little trot animation, I guess. It transitions well between the Leviathan sprint, or the Leviathan walk, and the Leviathan sprint. Let me go ahead and make a save. And then we'll go check it out. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. What is it? Is it the MCG walk? Oh no, it's NDH's animation overhaul here. This is the one, NDH, and it has a whole faux mod thing. I'm not using the sprint for either male or female, just the regular run. It's pretty much the only thing that I'm running. And it also has 360 option. I don't like the 360 personally. I like the back pedal animation in Skyrim, so I don't run that. And I don't know what the fun stuff does, but it looks a little lewd. Visit on the Nexus. What is this called here? Yeah, NDH's animation overhaul. I don't know where all the numbers and letters were coming from in my head, but yep, there you go. Where is my chat? Oh, there it is. All right. So back to the game here, and I will say my goodbyes, everybody. It is getting very close to 2 o'clock, so that is my 3-hour window for the day / afternoon / evening, depending on where you are in the world. Let's see, if you're just happening across this channel on this stream because you were poking around on YouTube and you're like, hey, I like Skyrim, let's watch this guy play. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. It helps my channel out a lot. And there are also lots of content creators like me for this game that we all seem to love so much. A lot of stuff on Twitch, so do go check out Magus's Twitch channel. The link is in the description below, as well as The Wind. She has some great stuff on Twitch. Always a good time watching one of her streams. And the Laughing Simon was in here earlier. His link is below as well. He's more on the VR side of things and retro gaming, which you know, there are two things I'm a big fan of, for sure. And he's got a great sense of humor, so do go leave him some love. And Strudel was here earlier too. She's got a long-running fanfic set in this world where she fleshes out backstories and personality traits and adds a lot of drama to a lot of the NPCs and a lot of the things that happen in Skyrim. So it's not just like she's taking dictation on what's happening in Skyrim. She is adding a whole lot of her own stuff to the story, and it's all very, very well done. Yeah, I think that does it for all the folks who are actively creating content in the chat. So do go leave them a subscribe or a follow or whatever. Just go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, so that does it for me. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna get my hair cut, and I may or may not see you next week. We'll see about that. We are gonna have some people over, so just don't know how the schedule is going to align. But if I don't see you next week, I'll most likely see you the week after. But yeah, everybody take care of yourselves and hope you don't get too nauseous watching the camera spin around while I say my goodbyes. See you guys. Take care.